Hey there, folks. It's James Ward. I want to welcome you to day number 15, lesson number 15 of the 30 days to 10K or the 30-day challenge or whatever your number is. I want to welcome you. Thank you for taking the time to join me here today. It's going to be an exciting day. I'm going to show you some real life examples of some marketing techniques and some things like that you can implement into your business. Now, before we get to that, as always, if you have not done days 1 through 14, pause this, get off of it because it's not going to help you unless you've done all those things as far as building your foundation. You know exactly what your vision, your mission, your passion is. You know how much money you want to earn. You understand this is a numbers game. You understand it's a connections game. And you understand the 4 different prospects that are out there when building your business, who exactly you're going after. And yesterday, what we talked about in lesson 14 is we talked about branding yourself, right? We talked about, getting out there and creating a brand for yourself and your task, what you were supposed to do, which you hopefully have ready for today. And again, if you didn't do what I asked you to do, I would ask you to pause this, okay? There's actually 2 things you should have been doing leading up to this event. Number 1, you should already have 15 to 30 minutes of personal development that you have been working on yourself on any of the different things that I have. And by the way, I know many of you have requested the 7 steps to 7 figures. I am sending those out. It's kind of a funny story. I won't get into it exactly. I'm just going to put it like this. I have a lot of them. They're stuck in a storage unit and I've lost the key. How about that for transparency, right? But we're actually getting it cut off, and I'll get those to you ASAP. I'll try to send those out this week. So I do apologize. I just want to be honest with you and tell you why they really haven't went out. But if you still want one of those 7 steps to 7 figures, you can email me at james@pangeafreedom.com, james@pangeafreedom.com, and I'll get one of those out to you. Why supplies last. So with that being said, again, on lesson 14, we talked about branding yourself, right? We talked about the fact that a lot of people out there, if they're marketing their business, they're using someone else's materials, someone else's products, services, someone else's marketing system. And I even talked about when I got into this business, I did the same exact thing. I was marketing a system that was built around branding another individual. And here's the deal. I want you to think about this for a second. Why do you think it is that the top producers in almost every company, when it comes to internet marketing or direct selling, always have other people marketing their system that they built? Some of these leaders even charge you to use their system, which is cool, right? It's another business plan that they can do. But why do you think it is? Well, there's a lot of reasons. Number 1, because it is branding them as a guru, number 1. Number 2, it could be an income potential for them, which is awesome. I would encourage that. You know, if your system is legit and it can definitely create sales for other people, that's awesome. But in addition to that, there's a lot of trickle down effect. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of people that will go through your system if you're using other people's information or other people's sales letters or video sales letters or content. There's a lot of people that will go through your site, even though that you reached out to them, you got them to opt into your site. They'll go all the way through the process and they will literally go Google the person's name that has been branded and they will end up joining them. That is how a lot of top leaders in this industry are able to collect a lot of customers that they otherwise wouldn't touch, because guess what? They're using your marketing dollars to attract people. Now, some people may get mad at me saying that. I really don't care. I mean, I'm just telling you straight how it is, that if you want to break through your current situation, you have to get uncomfortable with what you're doing right now and go into areas that you didn't even expect that you could do. Because with technology the way it is, with companies like Fiverr out there and other places out there like Odesk, that you can go out there, you can have almost anything created for you. So you could even have a video created for you that's an animation video that might cost you, a couple $100, but is branding you, right? It might only have pictures of you rather than you talking like I'm talking here today, because maybe you're not comfortable with that. Maybe you're not comfortable with the sales process. You literally could create an animated video for a couple $100. It used to be a couple thousand or even 5,000. I've had videos created in my companies that have cost me in excess of $8,000 to create. We're talking 4 or 5 minute videos. That's a thing of the past. I don't spend over $1,000 on creating videos any longer because I don't have to. I've been able to attract people to me that are amazing videographers that can create great presentations for me. And a lot of the times it's not me talking, it's the creation that they have off images that I give them, off images that you can purchase. I mean, even free images online that you can find. There's animation videos. Like I said, there's so many different things that you can do to begin the branding process of yourself. And one thing I really want to focus on here today is I want to focus on videos, okay? I want to focus on getting out there and getting uncomfortable. You know, a lot of times in the past, I have shot videos either on my computer, or I've used a big setup with a lot of technology, you know, a camera that costs $1,500, the lighting, all those things. And you know what's changed in the internet marketing industry that I've seen is that people want real, okay? They want real. They want the ability to see what someone is really like, see their real face, see what they are really about, whether it's walking in a park like you guys saw me shot a video doing that, or whatever it is. This little tool right here that I actually stole. You like that color purple? I have 2 daughters, right? And I stole it from my youngest one, and I don't even feel bad about it because I shoot videos on that on a regular basis. So you can find these things, these selfie sticks right here. I mean, I don't even know where we got this, to be honest, but I think it probably cost us $15 or something like that. You can get those. It hooks right up to your phone. You plug that right into your phone, and you actually can shoot a video, and it doesn't look all distorted. Your hand's not shaking and things of that nature. So it can be very high quality. Now, in addition to that, I've actually purchased a lighting kit from Amazon. It cost me $49, and you can see my face is kind of lit up right this very second. It's because I have lights. You can't see them right this second, but I have lights. It has the umbrellas. It has everything where it lights me up to be able to give pretty good videos. But the truth is, the best videos are shot outside. The natural lighting, in my opinion, is the very best. If you want to go to a studio, that's going to cost you money. So I'm thinking, like, you know, as an average, ordinary, everyday person that might work that 9-to-5 job, that might have kids, that might have, you know, a lot of things going, it's going to take some time for you to get uncomfortable. Like, maybe instead of going to McDonald's for lunch, you go out to a city park and you use your selfie stick to shoot a video to add value to people's lives, right? Maybe it's that you don't go to Starbucks in the morning and wait in that line to get your coffee. Instead, you go to a local lake, or you go to something cool, a monument in your city, or something that shows where you're from and what you do. And, you know, the bigger the city, sometimes the easier that can be. I live kind of in a small town, so I have to be creative. I have to find nature. I have to find things like that. We have a couple cool museums because I'm from Bentonville, which is the home of Walmart. So we have some cool stuff that people would be attracted to, but I want to encourage you to spend the $15 on the selfie stick, or steal it from your kids like I did. Look for some lighting if you're going to be shooting inside. If you're not, just go outside, find a park. It's completely free. Most of you have phones, and the cool thing is, like, you know, if you have an iPhone, like I have an iPhone here, mine's just an iPhone 6. I don't have the 7 yet. I don't have the Plus. It's just a normal iPhone, and I guess mainly because I don't want to put that in my pocket, that huge one. I might look at doing that at some point, but my YouTube videos that I upload literally take 2 minutes. Whereas before, I was taping them on a camera, I was uploading them to my computer, which takes about 30 or 45 minutes, depending on how big the file is, then taking them from my computer and uploading them to YouTube after I had edited them, okay? So after you edit a video, I mean, it takes all different types of things. So what I want to encourage you to do is simplify this process. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because I'm going to show you some cool tricks here in just a second that I've done on Facebook for some other companies, and show you how effective it can be just by shooting a video, how many people you can get looking at your video, and maybe to start to attract some of those people to you through the videos that you create. Now, before we get into that, and before I show you any results or I show you anything as far as being able to create that, I want to talk about first the network marketing in general, internet marketing, and the struggles that there are when it comes to marketing your business. Now, if you go to Facebook right now, or you go to Google, or you go to Yahoo, and you see some of these big time marketers, you know, their images, or their you know, on the side of the page, you will see their ad, right? And oftentimes you will see an image that's associated with it. So there's some great marketers out there that you probably know, like Russell Bronson, Mike Dillard, a lot of those people out there that are huge internet marketers, Frank Kern, they are all the time on Facebook. I'm sure you've seen it right there on the side of your page. You will see their ads listed, and they always have some type of cool image, or they have a short video. They have something that intrigues people to click on that ad. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But the most important thing is, I want you to think about what a lot of the top marketers are doing today. If I had to guess, a lot of you on this call here today, or on this webinar, you've clicked on those ads several times, and every single time you click on that ad, by the way, you're costing someone money if you're not becoming a customer. We're going to talk about some of the statistics and things like that as we begin to build this process. But here's the deal. If you look at a lot of the top marketers right now, in my opinion, most of them are promoting webinars, okay? Most of them are promoting webinars. They're inviting people through a landing page, a lead capture page, just like we've already showed you to build. Hopefully you've already built it, whether it be through Pangea Connect if you're part of our company, or maybe it's leadpages.net or ClickFunnels or any of I think it's Unbalanced. There's a lot of different options out there that you can choose from. Even I think it's Wix.com. You can build a free website. There's a lot of different websites. I use Pangea Connect because it's powered by Genius Marketing Pro. That's what I like, and I showed you how to do it live. So when we're talking about a lead capture page, we're talking about that very first page that someone comes to, right? And they enter their information. And if you look on Facebook right now and you look at the top marketers out there, what they're doing right this very second is they're creating an ad that invites someone to a webinar. Now, oftentimes these webinars are pre-recorded. They'll ask you what time that you want to attend, right? You will choose between 2 different times because that's the way they have it set up on their system. And sometimes it's right now. Sometimes it's an instant webinar, and some of them actually are live. Some of them are scheduling them out 2 or 3 days to attract people. Now, they may be doing webinars every single day, right? But the ad that you clicked on might be 3 days later, and they're testing you to see what type of instructions that you can follow, if you're serious or just curious. But I don't want to get into that. My question is, why do you think maybe that they are selling through webinars? It may be because they're great speakers, they can convey their message, but I will tell you, in my opinion, a lot of reason why people are promoting webinars right this second versus just sending them through a sales funnel where you have a capture page, a sales page, and everything else is because Facebook and Google and a lot of companies out there that you market on, they're not fans of network marketing or business opportunities or anything like that. So what you begin to see is you see companies that are shutting accounts down. Like, you could get your Facebook marketing account shut down just like that if you're sending someone directly to your network marketing company. 100%, they will not approve that ad, or if they do approve it, they will eventually disapprove it because they actually will go through your system sometimes. So what you see a lot of marketers doing right this second is they're setting up a process. They're marketing their business, whether it be through videos on Facebook, whether it be through the ads on Facebook, whether it be through Google pay-per-clicks or Yahoo, Pinterest, Twitter. There's a lot of different options. Those are the ones that will restrict you in what you can do. Now, also, like you can use easing ads or solo ads and things like that. And you're gonna have more flexibility because you're paying for a service, and most of the time the people know exactly whatever you're promoting. Now, some of them will say, hey, we don't promote business ops. So again, that might be a good opportunity. But the reason why I want to focus on that for a second is because there's many ways for you to get around this when it comes to Facebook and it comes to Google and things like that. We're going to talk about that as we go through the marketing process here. I'm going to explain to you some different ways that you can get around that, and that is by creating simple videos that might cost you $50 or $40 on Fiverr to create a landing page that redirects someone to a webinar sign up, to create a page exactly like we did that redirects someone to a video where you are receiving value, right? There's a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of internet marketers that do that. The reason why they do that is because they know for a fact that if they're sending people directly to a sales page for a network marketing company or a product or service that is in the direct sales or business ops seeking people, they are guaranteed to get it shut down before it even gets going. Okay, so I want you to keep that in mind. And your task last night was to think about the team that you wanted to attract. Remember, I told you to think about the people inside your organization that you truly want to attract to your business. I talked about demographics. Is it male? Is it female? What's their age? What is their maybe even their occupation? What is their income levels? What are their gifts and talents that they have that maybe that you don't have that they can add to the team? Remember, I told you to think of all of those things, and I asked you to write those down. And there's a reason why I did that, okay? Because when you get into marketing, especially on Facebook, and I really like Facebook from a marketing standpoint because it's fairly simple to do. It doesn't take a genius to figure it out because I'm far from that, and you can get some minor results with not spending a ton of money. And that's really what I want to show you how to do, is how to gain some traffic, how to gain some momentum. Now, with that being said, I've already told you this, okay? If you don't have any marketing budget at all, like you have $0 to spend on marketing, it's going to be a lot harder for you to market online. Now, a lot of people are going to feed you the line that you don't have to have any money to market. And I'm just telling you, the professionals out there, the people that you see that are at the top gurus, the top marketers in every single company are spending money on their marketing. And a lot of times, many times, they're not even doing it themselves. They're actually paying someone else to do that so they can focus on the income producing activities. Now, I think it's really important though for you to learn some of this on your own, okay? And I might even, I have a couple friends that actually manage Facebook marketing companies, and maybe I can encourage them to come out and maybe even join us on a hangout like this and give you some small tips on how to market your business on Facebook or Google or wherever you want to market. And I think they're going to tell you a lot of the same things that I'm going to tell you as far as making sure you protect your ads, not getting blocked, not shoving people into a sales page and things like that, but rather try to build your list, which allows you to what? Drip on them through your autoresponder, right? Those email campaigns that we talked about can be so powerful for you building your business. And I want to get back really quickly to the branding of yourself. Now I'm going to show you actually an ad, a real live ad that I created for a company. It's actually my wife's company, so and my father-in-law. But I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to show you why I did it. And I'm going to show you some of the results that I got. And I'm also going to show you how inexpensive it was for me to do that. And leading into the next segment of this, we won't have time today, I'm going to walk you through some of the process of being able to create some of these videos on your own. I have a really good video friend as well. Maybe I could, see if he will offer some type of discounts and things like that. I'll talk to you about that. I can't promise that. He might be way too busy, but we'll see if that's an option. But it doesn't matter if it is or not. You have the ability to use Fiverr to go out there and create almost any type of video that you want. And in my experience, my opinion, the best videos are the ones that cause some type of disruption. Like me sitting here, this is not the best video. If I was going to market, I would not be sitting here talking to you, okay? I'd be up, I'd be moving around, I might be in my car. There's gotta be something that distracts the people from the monotony of just someone talking like this. Now, hopefully you're sitting here learning and it's okay, but most of the time it's not okay, okay? I'm telling you, if you're marketing something, you want movement, you want action, and again, it doesn't have to be you. So we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna show you in the future episodes here how to create some of these videos, exactly how we've done it. But what I wanna show you is I wanna show you the power really quickly. I'm only gonna spend a second showing you this, and we're gonna get back to this and actually talk about branding and how you can create it on your own. But I wanna show you really quick. I'm gonna go to a Facebook account here, so let me send it here. If you haven't been paying attention, now might be a time that you may want to do this, okay? Okay, so right now you can actually see my screen. I am logged in here to an ads account for the company 2Vintage. You can check it out, 2vintage.com. Give a little shout out there to my wife's company. If you want to buy any home decor stuff, you can check it out. The whole point of this is not to promote that though, okay? I don't care if you go to that website or not, honestly. She might, but I don't. But here's the deal. My whole point is to show you exactly how I created a video ad and how inexpensive it was to do it and the type of results that we got here. Now, I'm literally located in the Facebook ads back office. And again, we're gonna walk you through the process of setting this up with your account. You don't have to have a business account. You can do it directly from your web page or your Facebook page. In addition to that, what else is cool is these ads that you create, they don't even have to show up on your timeline. People won't even know that you're doing them. They're called ghost ads or black ads, whatever they're called. There's a lot of different names for them, but the bottom line is you can market on your Facebook page without having to put this on a public link or putting it on your timeline. So you can literally go after a demographic. You can go after people without them even knowing, that you're posting it. Okay, so just keep that in mind, and that's a very cool thing. All right. So here's what you're looking at. You can see that with this company right here, what we did is we created a video that was about 30 seconds long. And all the video is, I'm not going to click on it, but all the video is it's just a bunch of images, okay? It's images of their products. And the reason we did this is that it was almost Thanksgiving and Christmas when we did this. This was back in 2015, but let me tell you something. The same exact things work. I wanted to show you this one because it was a really cool return on the investment. And here's the deal. I took images. All I did was get the images from their products. I gave it to my videographer. He created a video that was 30 seconds long that showed our products over and over and over with a bunch of cool music and talked about our free shipping or whatever it was that we were offering at that point. And I say we, they, and it got a lot of views. And here's the most important part that I want you to see, okay? You can see that the total amount spent on this ad was $84.25. We reached over 24,000 people, 24,341 people. 12,716 people actually viewed this website or viewed this video. Think about that, okay? I spent $84 and 12,746 people viewed this video. And the video was a 30-second clip of all of our products, our services that were leading into the Thanksgiving or Christmas area that we wanted them to see. I remember there were some no shipping offers that were added in that. So you can put content, you can put videos, you can put copyright in these, and always, 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 there's a call to action. At the end of the video, there's a call to action. So people watch this video, and when it gets done, something pops up in the middle that says, hey, check out our website to learn more. They click on it, they're automatically redirected to the retail shop where they can see all of the products. Now, the reason why I want to show you this is because most of you out there think that it costs tens of thousands of dollars to market your business and do it effectively. And the truth is that depending on what demographic and what area that you are competing in, that can be true. It can be very expensive if you're going after the same exact people that everybody else is going after. However, what I have found on these video views, creating a video and getting views is so inexpensive. Look at this. It literally cost us less than 1 cent. It cost us 1 cent per view, right? Less than 1 cent per view to get this. That means that if it was 1 cent, it would have been 8,425 views. But you can see we got 1,276 views and only spent $84.25. Now look at this. Here's where else you're going to think this is amazing. We started this ad on October 9th, and we ended this ad on October 15th. So in basically 6 or 7 days there, we had 12,746, new people that learned about this company, learned about the products, learned about the services, and a good portion of them actually clicked through to see our website. Now, folks, tell me something, okay? Where else do you think that you can get that many legitimate views and have them redirected to whatever your business, your service, your product, or whatever value that you're adding? So I want to lead this back to this, okay? The cool thing about Facebook is it allows you to really determine what type of demographic that you want. So I'm going to click here really quick on this ad set, and we're going to look at the demographics. Now you can see that what we chose was in the US, okay, because this is a US only company, and we had 25 years old and older. Now if I click on these demographics, you can start to see who actually really clicked on this. People that were 65 and older, male and female. The male is on the bottom, the female is on the top. As you can see there, my biggest one were 55 to 64-year-olds. Now, obviously, you can also see that the majority of people that clicked on this were women, okay? Women versus men were more attracted to this. Now, think about it. The product is a what? It's a home decor product. They've got a bunch of vintage home decor stuff that people can choose from. Now, the reason why I'm sharing this with you, this has nothing to do with network marketing, but you can relate it. It is a real life example of being able to relate it. And what's cool about Facebook, in my opinion, is you can really nail down the demographic. You can nail it down to people, even their income levels. I don't know if you knew that, but Facebook has so much information. Their algorithms are so awesome that they can tell you the people that actually buy stuff online. They can tell you based on your information and your demographics, where you live, things of that nature, how much money that you make on an annual basis. They can calculate that. They can tell if you're male, you're female, all those different things that you need to know when it comes to really nailing down the task that I told you yesterday, which was what? To figure out who you want to work with, right? If you want to work with middle-class people that might be earning $50,000, to $150,000, and the reason why you want to work with them because you think that they might have the educational level that you can deal with, that you can hang out with on a regular basis. They're not completely broke. They're actually people that might be able to spend $1,000 or $2 in marketing. They're people that are going to be able to start with your business for maybe, anywhere from $300 all the way up to $1,000 depending on what you're selling, whatever your business or product is. If you're wanting to attract those type of people, that's what Facebook allows you to do. You can really go out there and build out the demographic. And, you know, I wanted to show you this because I think it's so important for you to understand that just in a 7-day period, 12,746 people, only $84 spent. Now, let me ask you this. Do you think, maybe for a second, that out of those 12,746, that this company got a couple of orders that covered that, right? Now, if their margins are, let's say their margins are 50%, let's say that they mark everything that they own 50% up, okay? Do you think that they sold enough? Do you think that they sold, what would that be, a couple $100, $200? You think they sold $200 in products off 12,746 people clicking on this video, watching it, and possibly clicking through to their website? The answer is obviously yes, right? So the reason why I want to show you this is the power of the click. You hear so many people talking about $1 clicks, you know, $2 clicks, $5 clicks. There's a lot of you on here who have actually bought leads for $1 or more. The absolute crap of the crap, in my opinion, when it comes to marketing, buying those leads. I mean, you talk about a business model. These people are buying these leads for nothing and reselling them to like 50 different people and telling you that they're unique. You're going to get unique visitors. It is a waste of time and money. We're going to teach you how to create your own leads on this. And the reason why I wanted to show you this here today, and I'm going to go back to the video here, okay? Okay, I'm back. The reason why I want to show you this here today is because I wanted to show you the power of the internet today. I want to show you the power of viral videos, the power of getting your message out there and branding yourself. I wanted to show you the demographics that you can actually nail down when you're doing Facebook advertising and things of this nature, so you can really start to attract people. We're also going to talk about different types of people that you can go out there, like with solo ads. Solo ads, basically you're reaching out to someone that has a big center of influence in a community where people read their stuff on a regular basis. It could be daily, weekly, monthly newsletters that they send out, and them sending a special email on your behalf, right? On your behalf. They're as the center of influence. Like for instance, let's say that I would take your product, your service, or anything, and I would send it out to my list of people that follow me on a regular basis. That's essentially what a solo or an easy ad is, and you have a little bit more flexibility. So the funnels that you build and the things that you build inside there might be a little bit different than when you are marketing on Facebook or Google or something like that, so you don't get slapped down, right? I mean, that's what we're talking about. So with that being said, you know, here's what I'd like to do. As we lead into tomorrow and to the rest of the week, we're going to start breaking down some of these things. In between now and then, I want you to do me a favor, okay? Here's your task for tomorrow. I want you to shoot a video on your phone, okay? Even if you don't have a selfie stick or you don't have an iPhone, it doesn't matter. Most phones out there today have some type of camera. You know, let's just be honest. I don't want you to share it with anybody. I want you to get comfortable with yourself shooting a video. Shoot it 2 or 3 times. Shoot it 3 or 4 times. Go outside, find some space. Do not shoot it in a dark room. It's going to look bad, okay? And I've shot plenty of those in my life when I haven't been in a position to get lighting. But I want you to shoot that video because I want you to get comfortable with your own words. I want you to get comfortable with yourself. This is just going to be practice, right? We're not going to post this anywhere. I'm not going to ask you to post it on Facebook or to your friends or anything like that. But I want you to do a video, and I want you to think about some value in an area of your life that you can add to people. So whatever that value is, if it's marketing, if it's some of the things that we've talked about, you can even use my words. You can, you know, make yourself come across as the leader that people want to follow. That's what I really want you to do, okay? So your task for tomorrow is to shoot a 1 minute to 2 minute, even 3 minute video on whatever you would like to add value, okay? And you're going to keep it on your phone, okay? Because this is going to be the first video that you've ever shot, and you're going to keep it, because what's going to happen is 6 months from now, you're going to look back at that person and you're not even going to recognize them, because you're going to be at a place so far past anyone in your family or yourself even imagine, because you've built the foundation. You know what your vision is. You know what your purpose is. You know how much money you want to earn. You know it's a numbers game. You know it's a connection game. And we are positioning you to brand yourself to be the leader that people want to follow, regardless of what product, service, business you offer, you can go out there anytime and have a scalable business that you control, that you own, and that is what it is all about. So I appreciate you taking the time to join me today. I think it's pretty cool that you could see a live example of Facebook there as far as the video is concerned. Again, that wasn't someone talking, that wasn't some guru sharing something. Those were images. Those were literally decor images. So think about whatever product or service you have. Like, I mean, we're in a travel company here at Pangea, so we would have beaches, or we would have people snow skiing, or we would have things that illustrate a lifestyle that might be part of our video, or maybe it's an animation. Our launch is coming up, so maybe we'll be talking about our launch. There's a lot of different things that you can do that you can add value that people want to see. People love videos. Now, they don't love videos that are 5 minutes long necessarily. They love videos that are small clips. Why do you think Vine was so cool? Why do you think Snapchat is such a big deal? Why is Instagram so big? Why is Twitter limited to 40 words? We have an attention deficit. Man, I can't even say it. Deficiency in this country, and the reason why is because we cannot pay attention too long. We get distracted with our phones, with Facebook, with Twitter, with Skype, whatever it is. So think about that when you think about your marketing. You think about the power of being able to psychologically get someone to take a next step when you're building these videos out, and we'll talk more about that as far as creating the images where you can get them, things like that we're going to help you with. And we're going to get you into a position that, you know, over these 30 days, you're going to be able to build this model to help you for the rest of the year, okay? You may or may not reach your goals in this first 30 days. I think you're going to if you believe them enough. Hopefully you've been taking some of these principles and understanding the mindset of what we've created, because that's the most important thing I've shown you, is how to build your mind. And once you figure that out, the rest of this becomes easy. It's mechanical. You can do it. I know you can do it. So thank you for taking the time. I didn't mean to get off on a rant there, but I get fired up about this because I know there's going to be some success stories that come from this, and I'm sure it's going to be you. Have a fantastic day. We will see you on lesson 16 tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.